On this week's episode of the White Knuckle Web Show, follow along with John Mulligan and Todd Prigness as they put in the finishing touches on their preseason plots and do a little scouting. One more trail camera, one more mineral site to freshen up. Yeah, it's never ending. But this is all the hard work goes in now, and then reap the rewards better. At least the deer have carved out a nice little trail for me. It makes it a whole lot easier to follow. Anyways. Heading back to a spot now that, and speaking about the importance of shed hunting. When we were shed hunting here at the end of winter, Mike and I kind of stumbled upon this little setup here, this area, and a ton of acorns and a lot of mud trails. It was all beat down pretty good. So we felt pretty good about the spot. Thought it was going to be a pretty good spot. So we went ahead and put a camera back there and got a mineral site started, and it's turned out to be pretty good. So hopefully we can continue to develop this area here, and hopefully it proves true, holds a few deer, you know. It's a good spot. A lot of cover, a lot of bedding area around, and should turn out pretty good for us this year.
Is that not the most epic sit in a tree stand?
I'm pretty sure it's a yes, it is.
Oh my God, he's giant. The shot looked good.
It's all I want every year right there. Look at this thing.
What do you think of that?
That is huge.
Bam!
Perfect. Came right in.
So, I'm trying to be a farmer, and honest to God, I've learned more in the last month about farming. Well, and I'm doing mini farming with an ATV and a tiller and just some small equipment. I've had to learn that you just can't go hardcore full throttle, and I've learned how to set the equipment up, this, that, and the other. I've also learned how to plant beans. In the past, I've just tried to pretty much make a really nice seed bed, just like what you would plant for real small seeds. And with soybeans, you just got to get them in the ground. So now what I've been doing is taking my tiller and just kind of raking it and making a finger, 5 fingers, just a couple inches deep, making little troughs. You look at this, the length of the field, I've got little ribs basically. And now I'm going to go and I'm going to seed it in the same direction, keeping with those ribs so that everything's laid out in those ribs so there's as much of an up and down texture. Put all those seeds out, 2/3 of them are going to end up in the bottoms as opposed to the tops, just physics. Gravity will pull them down. And when I come back and harrow it, be really, really careful. And when I come back, you turn around on the top sides and just come down, and the harrow busts those ribs off, and it's like a wave. It just will crash into those valleys, cover up the seed, 2/3 of them. Some of them will still end up on the top, but compared to putting them on top of a straight seed bed, I've learned this in the last 24 hours. I'm gonna end up probably having to replant 2 of my fields just because I'm learning this right now, man. Frickin' I got no idea what I'm doing, man. Stick around, it could get interesting. I got all this ground behind me seeded. I drug with my harrow and just the chain deal from top to bottom, just to cover up that seed as best of my ability. And I'm already planting these beans, knowing most likely I'll probably plant later on this summer. But you got to start someplace, put some seed in the ground, let some nutrients start exchanging, and I'll come back until each time it'll get better and better. But I'm gonna go through now and I'm gonna cultipack it. This last step in the process, this most enjoyable aspect. Today I'm doing another full food plot here, a little kill plot. And first step, I took my billy goat, cut all this down. Now I'm pulling trees with the old truckster. I don't have any other equipment to do it with, so I've been using the old Toyota. But I use a tow strap, hook up the base of each tree, and pull. So here you go. But you gotta get it down as low as possible to start, and that gives you the leverage you need to get them out. So. See behind me here, I'm at a well-established mineral. Putting some whitetail XDC out, works fantastic. Another season ready to go. I'm a little bit late, but should be sweet. It should be sweet. I'm just excited to see what bucks might be around this year. I am out, getting ready to do a little bit of new food plot action here. I'm standing down by one of my bean fields. It's coming up real nice. I just got it sprayed yesterday. Still waiting for another area to get sprayed, but here and there I'm still figuring out places I can put another half-acre, quarter-acre kill plot, and this is one of these other spots. And to say it is overgrown, pretty much an understatement. This is it right here. So I'm gonna see if I can't clean this out, create a path down through here, which will allow me to access this area too from a different direction. And I think it would really help me big time in my hunting strategies. So it ain't gonna be fun. It's a 93-degree day, but I'm getting in pretty good shape here. Just gotta stay hydrated.
Todd's definitely putting in some miles on the billy goat brush cutter, but that plot definitely looks awesome.
Oh, this spot's gonna be so sweet. It's already coming together. I'm gonna have all kinds of bucky stuff, like little rubs. There's a nice little rub over here, a spot where we can have a horizontal rub kind of coming off on that tree. I'll create a bunch of scrapes in here and just, oh, I can't wait. This is gonna be a killer freaking spot. I just got a lot of work to do, which is why I'm out here working freaking 100 degrees. So anyway, bon voyage.
Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Nice 10-pointer. They're kind of hard to pass up, but there are a couple of bigger bucks in the area, and that's what we're waiting on.
Johnny Cash 3 times on video. That's heartbreaking, you know?
I thought you were gonna take your safety harness off and just jump there for a second.
I've never seen a rack quite as giant as that, man. You spend your whole life, I spend my whole life for this moment, and then when it happens, it just is absolutely